Yeah, I was gonna
I'll be honest.
I was gonna go straight to the ham style.
Straight up honest.
Shit.
I don't think I've ever had collard greens.
Okay.
Alright, move on.
What you want to try next?
I can do nothing.
I'm coming for that mac and cheese, you feel me? Go ahead, get in the camera, man.
What are we looking at?
Get in the camera.
What are we looking at?
Ow. You like it?
So dirty, but
Collard green fire.
it was an immense amount of flavor in my mouth.
Yeah.
So dirty.
Chill on the collard greens, bro. Don't crush it. Don't eat it all in one go.
Good, bro.
Enjoy life a little.
Turkey or smoked
Savor the flavor.
Smoked turkey, right? Smoked turkey in there is great.
All right, guys. We are back here with another episode of Juice the Squeeze podcast, and we are here with the master chef, the boy himself, Marcus, head and owner of Deluxe Luxury Experience Catering. All right, guys, and that's LX Catering for you layman folks out there. And, you know, this brother here, I brought him on the show today because he's doing absolutely amazing work. And I feel like you guys have just not taken notice to all the amazing and wonderful things that he is doing. So today we're going to drop down and get the firsthand experience with everything luxury and catering. So how you feeling, Marcus, man? You feeling good today?
I'm feeling good.
Okay.
Excited.
Okay. What's the most excited part you have about coming on the podcast today?
Just to be heard.
Okay. Yeah. Do you feel like that's a problem for you?
I don't feel like it's a problem, but I feel like just to get that exposure, to get my works out here and what I do.
Mm-hmm. Well, definitely today we're going to make sure that each and every one of my subscribers, my followers, that they tap in with you. So right now, if you could, give them your Instagram and any other way that they can find you so that they can reach out.
Okay, my business Instagram is LX Catering. My personal Instagram is Marco JAI_.
And Marcus, man, so, you know, catering business, a lot of people want to get into this type of business. But what is it that got you interested in the catering business in the first place?
Honestly, cooking started for me back when I was like 11. I used to get up every morning and I used to set the table for my mom. And, you know, I would have cups, forks, everything set aside. And I would see my mom excited to come downstairs to a nice table. I think that's where I started continuous doing it. And then me and my sister used to play when we were younger at the table, like we were eating Chinese food with the noodles. And, you know, it just made me, the experience that I had at the table with my siblings was something that I wanted to see other people have that same experience with their siblings when they eat, you know, because realistically, we know that the only time black people are quiet is when they're eating.
Ooh. And why is it like that? Why you think it's like that, man?
For one, I know my Auntie Vaughn, when she see this, she's going to be like, but my aunt don't like people talking to her while she eating.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to enjoy her food, and she wants to get all the flavors in it. You know, she wants to make sure she's not chewing on the bone.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the most peaceful time, when people are eating and they can fellowship together without any arguing or bickering.
Mm-hmm. I think that what you're doing is absolutely amazing. And today we see a lot of people so consumed with everything going on that they don't even sit down at the table. So what is something that you feel like LX Catering can bring back to families now so that way they can just sit at home and feel that family and rootedness once again?
For sure, the experience, the quality of the food, the passion. I definitely made a meal for my manager the other day, and the message that she sent me was she can tell that I'm passionate about what I do. And that was her first time ever eating my food. So for me, I feel like for sure I know I'm bringing back the passion to good food where they can actually sit and enjoy the food, where they can take that time to eat something because it's worth it, versus fast food, you're on the go. So I feel like I'll bring back good food that's made with passion and soul.
Okay, passion and soul. Listen, we need all the soul we can get in this world where everything is just fabricated and damn near 3D printed.
There you go.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And I definitely appreciate that part. So, what was the inspiration that made this all possible for you?
Okay, guys. So back in my younger days, I was not this humbled as I am today. So I knew that I don't like people telling me what to do. So I knew that one thing I was good at was cooking, preparing a meal, getting people excited. So I knew that I wanted to start my own business so that I wouldn't have to listen to people, because I also felt like in business today, they don't treat their teams, employees like they should be treated. So I felt like I wanted to also create that for people, to give them a job that they look forward to coming to, and just, you know, bringing back a good environment where people can work and make money versus coming to work, versus leaving home miserable, coming to work miserable, leaving work miserable, going home miserable. So it's just like I wanted to create a peaceful environment, because that's what this world needs, peace.
And how are you bringing that peace to your meals?
Honestly, by fellowshipping in the community, reaching out to people, feeding people, just giving them a taste of the Lux experience, honestly.
And that's beautiful. Can you tell us some of the places that you've been with these fellowships, just so people can know, so that they can also support in those endeavors?
Definitely, I've been to nonprofit organizations in DC, churches where we feed a couple of people, but with me working in an environment where I work with the mental health, I also take care of those people. So I may feed their families. I may go over one night and fix them a meal so that they can have something to eat, or I may even just send it through DoorDash for them. You know, my meals are on DoorDash. It'll launch soon, so I'll let you guys know when that come out. But just making sure that I'm putting back into the community more than I'm taking.
Okay, and that's a big step right there. You're on DoorDash. What was that experience like for you? Was it a hard struggle, or did you make it pretty easy transition?
It was definitely it was easy, but I was nervous, because you know how sometimes we deal with things or things come our way and it's like, this is too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? So I honestly feel like I'm living in my days of these are all the things that I prayed for. So now that's why I'm very cautious with how I handle them. So being on DoorDash was a small victory for me, but it was something, it was definitely on my bucket list to do with the brand.
Okay. And something that you said earlier about with your name, and I think that this is very important to put into our podcast here, is that you said that experience, the word experience, even in the name, was very important to you. Could you explain a little bit about that?
So guys, starting off my business with your LLC, you have to find a name that no one else has. And for me, I didn't want a name that was just something to say. I wanted something that was a part of me. My business is a part of me. My brand is a part of me. And for those that know me, they know that I'm a luxury type of guy. I like to dress nice. I look nice. I like to smell good. So I also wanted my brand to be a representation of me. So I wanted to give you guys a luxury experience. And by the luxury experience, I mean bringing back the enjoyment of eating at a dining room table, or even takeout, or even going to a restaurant to eat. But I want you all to have more than just a waiter with an angry attitude. I want you guys to experience the fine dining and what they talk about and the styles of services that they teach us about in school, which a lot of restaurants lack today. So I want to be the change to bring that back, for families can come and actually enjoy a meal that's affordable. You know what I'm saying? Versus being like, oh, well, we can't eat here, or only you can eat. It's an experience. So everybody should be able to experience that experience.
Okay, now listen now. If y'all want to experience that experience, y'all better hit them up. Y'all heard that Instagram, and we're going to drop it right here one more time for you. So make sure you tap in, book a session, talk to the man, see what he has to offer, even if, you know, it might be something that might not be on his menu. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to accommodate. Am I right?
That's right.
Okay, so reach out to the man, because he is doing absolutely amazing work. With all of this stuff, if you were to start all over again, right? Let's say you had nothing anymore. How would you restart yourself today?
I definitely restart myself the same way I started, and that's finding a way.
Okay.
Finding a way.
Finding a way. And how do you... No, go ahead,
sorry.
please.
And finding a way, guys, I know that sounds like, oh, that's a simple answer, but realistically, guys, finding a way is finding a niche that works for you. Whatever it is that you want to do with your business or your brand or your life, you have to be the person that's taking your business serious, so that others can take you serious. And finding that way could be teaching yourself a new skill for your business that you didn't start off with. I tell people all the time, as you guys know, I'm a chef, so my wording is change the recipe.
Okay.
When you change that recipe, you get a different outcome, you know? So that's how I navigate through life, guys. I try not to complain a lot, but more so come up with solutions, because complaining will just keep us where we are.
Okay. And That's first off, that's amazing because we cannot complain. We have to maintain our frame and then strive towards better. And I think that Marcus is doing that each and every day with everything he's doing. What is something that you want to change in the future with your business?
I definitely want to. So something that I want to change with my business would definitely be to, honestly, growth would be the most important change for my business, which meaning that I've already created more job opportunities for the world. So creating job opportunities for people with healthy environments is what I want to change in my business. I want to be able to hire people and give them the atmosphere where they can work, honestly.
Okay. Now listen, that's beautiful. And let's talk about the food. What is the type of cuisine that we can usually find on Luxury Experience Catering?
So definitely Caribbean food, American food, and soulful.
Okay. Soulful. You know it.
Soulful, but I also dibble and dabble in all of the other cuisines. There's nothing that I can't make. Whatever a customer wants, I'm going to make it.
Okay.
If I don't know how to make it, I'm going to figure it out. So pretty much everything. There's some of everything up there because I don't want to just reach out to certain audience. I want to touch the whole world with my food.
Okay. So, in speaking on type of events, and I do apologize for cutting you off.
There you go. You go.
Let's say, what are the major events that you usually cater for?
Weddings, parties, birthday, baby parties, baby showers, corporate events.
Okay.
Is what I've really been touching.
The big fancy ones for sure.
For sure.
And
for
that's
sure.
good. That's real good.
But I also don't look down on smaller events either because I want everybody to again experience it. So whether it's small guest, whether it's small client, it can be a lifetime client for you.
Okay.
So,
no, definitely building those connections is extremely important.
Yes.
And if you were to be a mentor yourself, right? And you were to tell somebody, how could they start their cooking business or restaurant or chefing business? How would you tell them to get started? What would be the first thing?
The first step would be to definitely sit down with self. And sitting down with self is definitely tapping into the gift that God has already left us. So we have to be the people to unlock it and really dive into it and see what it does for us and see where it can go. A lot of times people look at the surface without really diving into something. So I would definitely tell someone, if you wanted to start a business, find out what you're passionate about, because anybody can cook, but you have to have a passion for it to keep doing it on a daily basis, to build from it. So definitely find your passion and then go from there.
Okay. And when you were finding your passion, what did it look like? What was the story for you coming to Luxury Catering?
Realistically, guys, you ready? So the story was being broke. That's the story, okay, guys? Like being broke and not really robbing Peter to pay Paul. In our younger days, we spent our money on whatever it was, and I honestly was looking back at my younger days and feeling like, I want my future to be definitely brighter than what my younger days were. So I knew that I had to step outside of the box and do something different from the people that I was hanging around, surrounding myself with, and the people I came in contact with. So I wanted to do something extravagant. Anybody knows me knows that I'm extravagant. So I wanted to build a brand, and my brand's going to be it's luxury.
And listen, you are saying, like, literally dropping gems, because something that you said that was particularly something I want to kind of nitpick a little bit on is, how do you feel like you separated yourself from the foolishness? Because a lot of people are now influenced by their peers, by the internet, but you do have to take a moment and really focus in, like you said, on yourself.
Absolutely.
But how did you do that? How did you break away?
So I broke away, guys, honestly, by tapping. So remember, guys, the key word that I said was to tap into your gift. So alongside of my friends and my peers that I was around, I also remembered that at a younger age, my mom always told me that at the age of 12, you're accountable for your own sins. So that stuck with me as I got older. Of course, I had my wild times growing up, but what made me separate myself and start my business was looking at my friends, seeing their drive, and looking at my drive and seeing that we didn't align. And that doesn't mean that I was judging my friends, but it was more so like I had to step away from you to focus on me, because if I didn't, it'll be two peas in a pot. Nobody's being successful. So at least if my friend doesn't have the motivation, at least I'll be able to create a business or a brand where I can help my friend want to do the same thing or provide employment for my friend to where they can see how it's rolling for me, and then they can want to do the same thing.
Now, that's powerful. That's powerful because I'll be real. You know, a lot of you guys today, even some of my viewers, you probably over 30, you might be still living at your mama's house, and you have to have this type of plan. Something me and Marcus were talking about earlier, right before we started this podcast, is that a lot of you guys don't think about the end of life. We're not promised forever on this planet. So you do need to start putting steps to begin to think about where you're going to go down the road, because in 10 years you will be about 10% more closer to the end of your days.
For sure. And guys, just some inspiration and motivation. As you go on in life, it doesn't really matter how long you've been around a person. It matters about where you guys are going, and not just for self, but together as friends and individuals. What purpose do you have on this earth? I lived my life by timing and purpose, and I knew that it was time for me to get myself together, start a business. You know, I knew that I couldn't keep going to mommy, borrowing money from mommy. So you have to get something on your mind in order to be something in life. You have to remove yourself from people. It doesn't matter how long you've been friends with them. If they're not pouring into you, why are you pouring into them? At some point, our cups, our wells, whatever, become exhausted, and we have nothing left, and nobody's there to rewater us and bring us back to life. Focus on yourself at all times, guys.
And it's good that you say that too, because even when it comes to relationships, you shouldn't have to feel like you're pouring into an empty cup. And it shouldn't even be the analogy that they give you now. It shouldn't be a half cup. You both shouldn't be half a cup. You should be 2 full cups, so that when somebody pours into you, it's overflowing.
That part.
You know, because once we have this whole dried up little situation and we're trying to fill somebody, the thing is, once you fulfill them, they go off in their life. You know, they walk away with that water. And you left with a less empty cup.
And you know what? Something that you said about pouring into to the cup of overflowing, you have to remember and be mindful of the cups that we are pouring into, because those cups don't reciprocate. And not meaning that they have to reciprocate directly to you. God say, pay it forward.
Right.
You know, so if I'm pouring into your cup, I really don't expect you to pour into me necessarily. However you pour into whatever it is that you do, at least you're pouring into something. And does not necessarily have to be into me, because, again, we're paying it forward. So I'm paying it for you. You're paying it for this. It's just a circle. It's all going to come back around. Blessings and good karma. So that's what people have to remember.
You hear that, y'all? So make sure that you're, paying your tithes, because at the end of the day, and it's not to say pay it to the church, it's to do
Society.
goodwill. Yeah, do goodwill. Do good unto others so that good can be done unto you. As simple as that.
Simple. I like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And Marcus, man, so listen, if you had the ability right now to take your business anywhere you wanted it to be, where would it go? How would it look?
I would definitely take my business right where it is here. And I only say that because I believe in taking care of home first.
Okay.
This is where I'm from. So I would definitely want to be able to open up a restaurant here, create job opportunities here for our people to heal this side of the world, and then I would venture off into my next setting, my next step, the next destination for my business would definitely be Texas.
Okay, Texas. Why Texas? That's a good spot.
They say everything's bigger in Texas, so I'm thinking.
Yes,
so
sir.
I'm thinking the money's big too. So I'm looking out there to also create job opportunities.
Okay.
And just build generational wealth for my family.
Okay, and I mean, right now, just putting it out there, Texas is one of the meccas for us black folk. So I would say get you some Texas air and get you some Atlanta air, just in case. So to fall back on.
I'm definitely familiar with Atlanta, guys. When I first started my business, I lived in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
Yes, I lived in Stone Mountain. It was amazing. Black entrepreneur businesses up there definitely rock. I had a girlfriend up there. She was DJing, and I would go out and support her as much as I could when I was in Atlanta.
Okay.
I didn't know anybody there, but I was doing my due. I was networking, and it was amazing.
Okay, so what made you move? Because now we didn't even know you don't transfer it up here, and what happened?
What made me move back? So there's this guy that I met. And I had to come back here.
We gotta put the music in there. Okay.
So, just coming back here honestly and just realistically, I wanted to put my mark here.
Okay.
I wanted to give back here first. I felt like I felt like, again, that was my purpose.
Listen, that's in line with what we do here because, and I know I told you, but we're just going to reiterate it for the folks out there. You know, we have this podcast because here in the DMV area, it's very hard when you're a creative or somebody who is putting your best foot forward to get the recognition that you deserve. And we offer this space to anybody who's trying to, you know, positively change their environment, especially here in the DMV. And we're just giving you the outlet because I don't think that you should have to struggle to get outreach. You shouldn't have to struggle to get your name out there when you're right at home with the folks who already know and love you. It doesn't make any sense to me. So for sure, I want you guys to make sure you check him out because listen, I'm not just talking this up. In a second, we're going to see some of the food that he has going on. And I don't want to spoil your appetite, so we're just going to wait on it. But I know for a fact that this stuff is amazing, and I just want you guys to also experience the luxury experience that he has to offer. So when you were starting back in Atlanta, what were some of the hurdles that you felt like you had to overcome when you were there?
Getting out there, honestly, like getting my name out there, reaching out to restaurant owners, looking to see if they needed a chef, looking to see if they needed food for the events, like, because Atlanta is known for their hole in the wall spots, so I went to, I used to go to spots all the time, like, hey, who's the manager? Who's the owner? Like I would introduce myself, let them know, what I had to offer. And I felt like there was a lot of, discouragement that came with that because I was a new business owner, so I really didn't, it's like I knew how to talk the talk, guys, but I really needed to know what it took to be in this field in Atlanta. And I feel like a lot of people sensed that on me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now today, I meet people, they're like, oh, send me your card, send me this, this, and what, so it's different. So again, guys, when they say you have to crawl before you walk, it's really true.
Okay. What will be one little tip, and I don't want you to give them the whole sauce now, don't give them the whole sauce, but what would be one little tip that would take your confidence from like the starter, kind of maybe nervous, talking to these business owners?
Realistically, waking up and realizing who I was.
Ooh, okay. You got to sit down and get one with yourself.
Absolutely. Like, I knew that every room I walked in, I owned, guys. So it's like my presence demanded attention. And I didn't want to use that for negative, so I took it and used it for positive by creating a brand.
Okay.
So that's what it is, guys. Just believe in yourself for sure. Never listen to what people tell you or what you can't do, what you can't, like. All that's just people that's wanting to keep you at the same level as them. Remember, guys, we were born to stand out and not fit in.
Do you feel like when you had this boost in confidence, this level of security, this notion that you were ready to succeed, that people try to place you down so that way they could feel comfortable in their lives?
I felt like a lot of those were people that were close to me. Family, friends, people that I've invested time, a place to stay, whatever that looked like, guys, because I'm a giver. So it's just like, it was the people that was closer to me. And what I realized is when I started that business, strangers were more excited to support me, hear what I was doing than family. Family was given, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? But when they saw everybody else support me, then it was like, okay, well, let's see what this is about.
Yeah, now they open up. Now they're starting to take notice.
Yeah, for sure. So, guys, it's always like one thing I've learned in life is to never worry about who's supporting you. Never worry about who's supporting you because your job and your mission on this earth, well, for me, mine is to cook. People love to eat. They gonna get fed. So, I don't really have to worry about who's supporting me, who's not reposting. And that was the issue in the beginning, guys. Because I'm like, why my friends not reposting my stuff? Like, why, But then it's like, you don't really need your friends to repost your stuff.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Your stuff will repost itself.
The best thing I can say, and I hope I didn't cut you off.
No, you're good.
Okay. The best thing I would say to do, and this is something similar to the world of like YouTube posting, if you want to be content creator, you just got to do it. Because at the end of the day, if people don't know your name, they can't be like, okay, I'm going to go, re-share it or stuff like that. Absolutely. And it's similar to like what you were saying. You're a new business. People are a little shaky. Yeah. They're not too sure if you're going to be consistent and all of these kind of things. But at the end of the day, once you get that traction, and I say that what you said was perfect because it's not about caring about the people that you've been pouring into all that time. Because what's funny, once you're doing something like a business, it's usually people that never met you a day in your life that take notice to you first.
Facts.
You know, and then those are the people that you start to become close with. Because even with myself, a lot of people that I know now through the podcast, like are a lot more tighter, but then they also know, it's, we talk business, we're trying to uplift one another. We're always trying to outreach and make sure that, we can connect with other folks that are doing the right thing. You know what I mean? And once you, and I'm not taking your shine, but once you get yourself away from those people, like he was saying earlier, you are able to open yourself to a whole new world of opportunities. People will start to come into your life that will help you to bring your business along and, outreach to new places. Am I right, Marcus?
This is why I'm here today.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So you were talking about starting a restaurant. What type of restaurant, and how soon do you think you'll be doing that?
All right, guys. So we are opening and launching a shared kitchen where our food will be on DoorDash. This should be coming. I'm aiming for the next 2 months, guys. Financially, it is a lot that you have to do with, moving into this next step. And my mom always told me to make sure that your foundation is not cracked. So I want to build on a solid foundation so that I'm able to succeed versus having to come back so soon to change up the recipe. However, you will in business have to switch up your recipe, but not as soon. So that's why, you start off with a good foundation and you just plan everything out correctly. So guys, stay tuned. In the next 2 months, I will be opening up a ghost kitchen in Northeast DC, guys. My food will be on all DoorDash platforms, and you guys will be able to order from DoorDash also, as well as I have a website and an app that's coming soon. So just bear with us, guys. We have a lot of new exciting things coming for you guys. I just want you guys to be patient, and I appreciate you guys.
Okay, that sounds amazing. I hope that you guys go there to the restaurant on opening day. Will you be having a grand opening?
Yes, a soft opening.
Soft opening. Okay,
Absolutely.
So not a grand, but a soft opening, guys.
Absolutely.
So make sure you get in now. You better hit him with the emails. Make sure he knows who your name, because you gotta get on the list. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, guys, and I can be reached email at marcus.mckinney. That's McKinnie network@gmail.com. I'm pretty quick with responding, guys, but let's network, guys. Let's make some money. Let's eat some good food. Let's have a ball with life.
Okay. And is there anything else that we can look forward to you coming up soon?
In November, I'm gonna my team and I, we're gonna feed the homeless. So that's the besides the soft opening, that's what we're working on next. We did just add Elegance cleaning to the brand. Mm-hmm. So we do have a cleaning business that we will be doing a grand opening for that soon as well, guys. Okay. Stay tuned for that. But
trying to take over the market, y'all. You say it's cleaning. It's this all the C's. We cooking, cleaning.
Listen, they say, you got to cook and clean. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know the rest.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Listen, Marcus, you are amazing. And I just want you to know that we are here at the Squeeze Podcast. Really look forward to everything that you have coming forward. And if you need our help in any way, shape, or form, you know where to reach me. Yes. I want you to get to the best version of yourself. And for my guests and for you, live as long as you want, never want as long as you live, and always squeeze the best juice out of life.
Get in the motherfucking camera, you feel me? Hey, we got something special for y'all today. It's Big Back Behavior.
Look at the steam. It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Today, Alex and I got LX Catering by Marco J.
Let's get it.
What up?
We got
let me open my shit up.
We got some lamb chops, mac and cheese, and some collard greens.
You see it, and we better get into it. You feel me?
Smell it?
You smell it. All right, what we starting with first? I need a fork.
What should we start off with? You tell us. You know what? Let's start from the collard greens.
I was gonna go straight to the lamb chop.
Straight up honest.
Shit.
I don't think I've ever had collard greens.
Really? No way.
Not.
Damn.
I don't think so.
What are you gonna compare this to, bro?
I don't know.
It's like you ever had it from like Popeyes? Collard greens?
Popeyes got collard greens? I don't even know.
Shit. All right.
Look.
Collard greens first.
We're honest with our reviews, okay?
Very honest.
Collard greens.
Bow. You like it?
Hey, bro.
They're a little spicy. I don't know, that joint almost got me. Almost choked.
No dirty, but it was,
Collard greens fire.
it was an immense amount of flavor in my mouth.
Yeah.
No dirty.
All Diddy. Fuck it.
Nah,
Whole lot of
that's
flavor.
good.
Whole lot of shit boing going on.
That's good.
What's it called? Great collard greens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm searching for the meat in that joint. Hold
Has a
up.
little
I found
spice
some
to
meat.
it. I like that.
What kind of bacon you use for this, bro?
It's turkey, right?
Smoked turkey neck.
Got some spice to it.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I don't eat spicy collard greens, but I'm fucking with it.
I love the spice.
Especially if you want something a little different. Little Marco J. Flay to your motherfucking
Yes,
collard
sir.
greens. Pull up.
Hold up. All right.
Or he'll pull up because he's catering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damn, you look
All
good,
right, chill
bro.
on the collard greens, bro. Don't crush it. Don't eat it all in
These
one
are
go.
good, bro.
Save some. Enjoy life a little bit.
And turkey, the smoked
Savor
turkey.
the flavor.
Smoked turkey, right? Smoked turkey in there is great, man.
Okay.
All right, move on.
What you want to try next?
Mac and cheese. I'm saying.
We coming for that mac and cheese. You feel me? Go ahead, get in the camera, man.
What we looking at?
Yeah, in the camera.
What we looking at?
We looking at, bro. I've been eating so much mac and cheese this week. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm mac and cheesed out.
It smells good. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mmm. He's that guy. He's that guy. Look, I'm a mac and cheese aficionado. This shit fire. I ain't even playing.
He also makes fire mac and cheese. I'm not gonna lie.
This is better than mine,
It's-
goddamn.
yeah.
100%.
It's
You know
good.
what I'm
I
Teriyaki lamb chop.
saying? Yeah, for real. I be putting my Gouda in the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
cheese, the mac and
Yeah.
cheese.
Yeah.
Is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Bussin'.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably no. That's good.
Probably what?
Sprinkled a little bit more salt, but when I mixed it with the collard greens,
Tweaking.
it went really well. So
Tweaking.
No, I felt the same way.
This man wants more salt. He's
But-
tweaking.
that's good.
All right.
You ready?
We can agree to disagree. Look at that lamb chop.
Teriyaki honey glaze.
Teriyaki honey glazed lamb chops.
Yes, sir.
Boy,
Let's
what
get
is
into
you
it.
Talking about.
Yo. I never came to play. Listen.
Tender, flavorful, terry fucking yaki.
Yeah.
Stop playing. Go get you some.
When you bite a little bit of that fat with the teriyaki sauce,
It comes right out the fucking bone, bro.
it's so good.
This is why we didn't eat this first, despite my request. Fuck what I think, right? Hell yeah. Damn. There's too much now, bro. I'm overwhelmed.
I am overwhelmed. Bro,
It's
I never
so
had
good. I wasn't
teriyaki
expecting all this.
glazed lamb chops. Who even thinks of this?
Yeah, for real. This is my first
Is
time
this a
having
thing?
teriyaki
Is
on.
this your thing? Like,
Here we go.
this is a Marco thing, yo.
I'll fuck with it. If y'all wondering why I'm sweating,
The food's too good.
it's collard greens. It's definitely the collard greens. Definitely the collard greens. I have very obvious reactions to spicy food.
I love this.
It won't be the first time our crowd's seen it either.
Teriyaki.
So, like, should we just crush right now? Like, is that what we doing? Should we just shut the fuck up and eat?
Let's get a little freaky out here. Got lamb chop.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? A
Mm-hmm.
little bit of.
Put a little mac in the motherfucker. Mm-hmm.
See if it stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, get you a megabyte. You know what I'm
Do it,
saying?
bro.
Uh-huh.
I'm so proud. I'm so proud of this guy. He's come such a long way.
It's so good.
I shouldn't even be saying that with this much food in my mouth, bro.
Guys, I have so much more food else.
You have more food? Oh, you talking about the menu. Y'all heard that? There's a bigger menu than this. This ain't the only thing my boy Mark sell. He sell everything.
So we do a decimal scale. I don't know how to explain it.
Like 7 point whatever.
7.1s.
8 point.
Yeah.
9 point.
So the collard greens, I'll give that 8.4.
I'll get a 7-8.
Mac and cheese, I'll give it a 8.2. The lamb chops,
I'm gonna go a little high, 8.4.
8.4.
Mac and cheese bussin'.
Okay.
I'm tripping out the salt.
The lamb chops,
Bussin'.
what you gave me, Yosef?
That's a fucking. I gotta at least be a 9. That shit is fucking fire, boy. I can't even lie.
8.8 for me.
I might crush all these shits right
No,
now.
no, you know what? 8.9. After that bite, I remember.
I never give anything a 9. But these lamb chops,
He hasn't given out a 9.
I gotta eat this shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I gotta eat it now.
That's my highest rating too. 8.8.
That shit fire.
No, 8.9. Sorry.
Y'all need this in your life.
Yeah. Hit on Marco. Not funny Marco. Food Marco. Get your food. Anyways, big bag behavior.
We out.
Oh no! Wait,
All right,
wait.
should we do like a big bag behavior?
Wait.
Luxury,
No,
luxury
sir,
experience.
come
Let's
here.
show it. You can grab this joint and get in the
Y'all know
middle.
what's going on.
Yeah, I know what the fuck
Marco
going on.
J.
Shout out to Chef.
Alex Catering, guys. This is what I do. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. Follow me on Instagram, guys. Alex Catering. Place your orders.
Big
Big
bag
bag
behavior.
behavior.
We out.
Gang.
Gang shit. Thank you.
Thank you.